which I am going to speak are his compassion and how he was visionary. So actually, Srila Prabhupada, he flew very high like a eagle, and he presented Krishna, Vedic knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavatam, which is Amal Puran, to entire world. His qualities are countless, but I am going to make feeble attempt to, like a sparrow, to present two of them, which is compassion and visionary. So looking at compassion, Srila Prabhupada was staying in Vrindavan in Radha Damodar temple. He was very happy there. He was preparing, his books. He was writing his books. He would have gone easily to, back to Godhead, you know, by staying in Vrindavan. But no, he had compassion towards the fallen conditioned souls. So he was the ocean of compassion. Prabhupada to karuna ke sagar the. It is said that Vaishnava is para dukha dukhi, who cannot see other living entities suffering. So there is a famous song, it is not a Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya who wrote this song, but it was written by one Gujarati poet, Narsimha Mehta. He says that, but it is describing the nature of Vaishnava. So song, everybody knows this song. Vaishnava jana to tene kahiye, je pीड़ पराई जाने रे, पर दुखे उपकार करे तो ये मन अभिमान न आने रे. सो ये सॉन्ग में उसने लिखा है ना कि वो वैष्णव ऐसे जन है, वो किसी की पीड़ा नहीं देख सकते, तो पर दुखे को उपकार परोपकार करने में वो आगे रहते हैं. तो इसी प्रकार श्रील प्रभुपाद ने खुद, he himself faced so many difficulties in India and in America, but his compassion was towards the suffering people to solve their problems. So there are two types of compassion. Usually it is said that first one is a material compassion and second one is a spiritual compassion. So under material compassion, example is given like uh, when person goes to save a drowning person and saves and brings back his clothes only. So that's called material compassion. And spiritual compassionate person saves the soul from the drowning person in the ocean of material existence and takes the soul back to Godhead, back home, back to Godhead. So these are the kind of compassions described. So to so Srila Prabhupada's intention was same. So why he went to America? Huh? So sir, there are few reasons. We all know why he came to America, and so few reasons which I can contemplate are, the first thing is that he wanted to follow the instruction of his spiritual master, correct, to preach Krishna consciousness to Westerners in English language. And he knew that Indians are copying Westerners, and Europeans, once they start chanting, Westerners and Europeans, once they start chanting and practicing Krishna consciousness, Indians also would start practicing. So that is what he wanted to preach to the Westerners. Then also his prime objective was to deliver the fallen souls. uh, and as a commander and Senapati of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's army, and to materialize it, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prediction, to spread holy names in every town and village. So that is also the objective. So that is how he decided to go to America. So Prabhupada used to give example. You see, the Indian is considered as a lame man, unable to walk, and Westerner is a strong built but a blind man. He is blind of Vedic knowledge and wisdom. So hence, to cross over the ocean of material existence, lame man who is with knowledge can sit on the back of blind man and direct him to where to go, where to run, and both of them can cross the ocean of material existence, which is called Bhavasagar. हम कहते हैं उसको. So that is the example Prabhupada gave always. Um, so this is about the compassion. Now let's look at how Prabhupada was a visionary. So visionary, the dictionary meaning of visionary is a person thinking about or planning the future with imagination or wisdom. A person with original ideas, but what the future will or could be like. So he is a visionary keen on policy making. So that's the meaning, dictionary meaning, which is described for a visionary. The Prabhupada knew suffering condition of the people. So knowing that, he wrote books, commentaries, uh, with clarity, simplicity of language, and depth of understanding. So that attracted even greatest scholars. So his writing was very, very attractive. He founded International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. uh, so any organization, when it is established, founder declares a mission statement, correct? So similarly, Srila Prabhupada defines 7 purposes of ISKCON. So they are very, very profound purposes. Actually, as we go forward, with the help of Abhiram Gopal Prabhu in future, we all can study the 7 purposes in detail. So that we can will not discuss now. So Prabhupada wanted ISKCON to move forward and spread glories of Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead. He did not do it for his own personal benefit or fame or name fame, but to benefit the humanity. So it is open to all the practitioners of different faiths. So initially, when I joined ISKCON, I never have heard about Prabhupada. Uh, Only when I joined ISKCON, I came to know about Prabhupada. Only I knew about Hare Krishna people. Uh, so this is the greatest success of Prabhupada. As he was able to propagate only Krishna and his name, and institute was recognized as Hare Krishna, but not as Srila Prabhupada. So this is his greatest success, I could say. So that is his visionary. So this is what he wanted to achieve. Also, he presented essence of Vedic conclusion with clarity. Everyone felt joyful, peaceful. Whoever came in contact with Prabhupada. So I would like to, share a few examples of, his visionary qualities, what he did uh, in ISKCON. So basically, for management of ISKCON, he introduced General Body Commission. This is called GBC. While he was alive and was himself member of commission, all decisions were taken as per his guidance. So as an institute, ISKCON was functioning as an institute, not as a personal or sole trading company. So it is like so GBC was established. He was a visionary leader, a visionary leader who produces the leaders. He asked his disciples to spread holy names by becoming leaders. So, he wanted everyone to become leader and spiritual master. Second example is that for fundraising, he stressed on book distribution and introduced a scheme of life membership, and people become life member, and can ISKCON can collect the funds on that. So, and then December book distribution marathon is also introduced by him. So during people, we can devotees approach the people during Christmas holidays. So that is book distribution. Then he introduced the farm community. He wanted everyone to revert back to the Varnashram system. He knew that whatever is happening now is, this system is going to collapse. So he wanted everyone to become self-sufficient, use of natural resources and agriculture. So the farm community was introduced, and his dream is getting true now. Everywhere, all over world, Varnashram farm communities are getting established. In Mumbai, Wada is the best example of that, and it's all over India. We can see there are many examples of farm communities getting developed. he also stressed on devotee relationships. He said that if you want to do something for me, please cooperate with each other. Unless we cooperate with each other, we cannot progress. So that was his instruction. Also, relationship is a bonding together. You see, one one of the lectures I was hearing, it is like a assembling of a car. Why only car? Take any machine for that matter. You see, if parts are not assembled properly, even when one bolt is wrongly fixed, there will be noise and malfunction in the engine. You see, it is similarly we have to connect and have a bond and relationship with Krishna. Once we have relationship with Krishna, uh, it will, your relationship with other devotees also develops, loving and bonding relationship. So hence we have to develop habit of serving Krishna and serving Vaishnavas. So this is what Srila Prabhupada's message was. Uh, for preaching and spreading holy names, he did some adjustments, to Vedic processes. He initiated Westerners, which we were called Blenchas, and who later became Brahmanas, which was not possible otherwise in Vedic system. Also, he initiated women. Ladies were never initiated in ancient Vedic times. So also he introduced in ISKCON temples Sunday feast programs, and midday meal program. He was saying that we can penetrate the heart of the person by very well through the belly. So feed the prasadam. So he started these programs. Also, he started Back to Godhead fortnightly magazine to teach people how to apply Krishna consciousness in our day-to-day life. He also started Jagannath Rath Yatra all over the world in major cities. This is something like when we are sick, we go to doctor, correct? So, but when we are very, very sick and we cannot go outside the house, then doctor visits the patient. So, in this Kali Yuga, it is said that everyone has disease called, Bhavarog. Because of this Bhavarog, no one has time to go to temple. So Lord Jagannath, who is the Lord of universe, himself come out on chariot to give darshan to sick people. So this is the concept of Rath Yatra, which was happening only in Jagannath Puri. So Srila Prabhupada started this movement all over the world in all major cities. So these are the few things I wanted to share. Some of my prayers to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, I have taken shelter of your mission, Prabhupada. Holding your hand tightly. Naughty child needs holding of hands, because he goes here and there. So if not your hand, I would have wandered on the wrong path. You have shown me right path. You see, grandparents love more to grandchildren. Similarly, you loved all the devotees and showed compassion. My prayers at your lotus feet, Prabhupada, to engage me in Krishna's service, devotee service, and take forward your mission. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Please forgive me if I have taken little longer time. Hare Krishna.